The pitch will go to Spencer Gilmire. Moves across the 50. Spencer Gilmire runs over a man at the 40. Made him eat dirt as Spencer Gilmire rumbles into Admiral territory down to the 38-yard line.
Hello, Spencer.
Will go to Spencer. He's got running room again. He's across the 30. Spencer Gilmire 20. Spencer Gilmire 15. Spencer Gilmire 13. He carries Admirals down the field. It'll be 1st and 10 Oak Ridge. He's in trouble. He fumbles the ball. Intercepted by Oak Ridge. Picked off at the 50. Ron Black 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. You did it one too many times, Todd Hilton. That one picked off by Black into the end zone. 64-yard run by Ron Black, and Oak Ridge takes the lead.
Time to pass. Going to go deep. Will Presley wide open. He has got it. He is into the end zone. William Presley, you are the man. Slide that off the table there somewhere. I don't guess it really matters. I'm sure he does. Here we go. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 2 of the TSSAA playoffs. The Wildcats getting set to take on the McMinn County Cherokees for the second time this year. And Coach, many times in the last several years we played him in the playoffs, and a couple years ago, I know I guess 2 years ago, a blocked field goal kind of preserved the win. I know McMinn County is your favorite place to coach. I know that. I know that for a fact. Just kidding. Anybody who knows.
Yeah.
But the good news is they're coming to Blankenship Field on Friday night.
Absolutely. I mean, we're just thrilled to death to be playing as usual. There's only 16 teams in 5A that are left right now, and I think it's obviously coming off a big win against Ray County in round 1. Now we have a very familiar opponent. I think you said it. This is the third time in the last 4 or 5 years we've met in the playoffs. So I think a lot of familiarity there with McMinn County, and I think that the previous games have been on the road. So luckily we get them at home, get them at Blankenship, and really excited for Friday, David.
You know, Coach, this is the 30th time since 1980 that we have played a team multiple times in a season. 10 times the winner of the first ball game has lost the second ball game. And I know that's not a good stat to point out to your team right here, but I mean, obviously, maybe a little motivation for Friday night.
Absolutely. I think I think what's different about playing them, 1 year I was coaching, we played a team like back-to-back, like it was like week 11, first-round playoffs. We played them back week 4, week 5, whenever it was. A lot's changed since then, so I think you can I think in this particular case, I think a lot of that depends on when exactly you play for the second time. But we're very familiar with them, their schemes, their personnel. I think our guys are fired up to be playing. We've had a great week of practice at Blankenship this week under the lights with the time changing. So, let's rock and roll. It's playoff football. The intensity is going to pick up a little bit. But, we're just looking forward to finding a way to win the football game. And, I think we're excited to be here.
Before we go back to Ray County and play the highlights, one of the differences between the ball game the first time against McMinn County, not just the injuries, is they were without their quarterback.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a different looking McMinn County team.
It was. I mean, from what we heard, he was sick Friday and had to check out of school and just physically could not make the trip to Oak Ridge. And I think he had got most of the reps in practice that week. It was kind of an unexpected illness. So he's back at number 4. He's been on film, scouted him very well. Senior kid, kind of has a good feel for what they want to do on offense. But still, David, they still want to establish the run, have a good offensive line, good running backs. And I think, they'll just be more comfortable and confident knowing he can be back there to take the snaps, hand the ball off. He can run a little bit with his legs, and at times he's proven to be a pretty good passer. So he should be back ready to go. But like we told the players all week, the last time that we played them, they didn't score till very late in the game, and there's no reason why we can't do that again. Our defense has been playing really good football the past 3 weeks, fast, physical, making big plays and big moments, and we expect the same effort Friday.
Coach, I was beginning to wonder at times in the game Friday who was going to score. I mean, it took, I guess, to the fourth quarter. Going into the ball game, you told me it was going to be a low scoring, probably a defensive struggle. And it was. I mean, you had some opportunities where you didn't take advantage, but for the most part, what you said, you made some big plays, especially in special teams. You made, the defense was pretty solid all night long.
It was. I mean, it was a typical dogfight game. I felt like in the first half we squandered some opportunities. We did a great job taking the ball away, blocked a punt, couldn't capitalize. And then the second half, Ray County probably feels like they squandered opportunities. So the game kind of balanced out, and then, hey, in the fourth quarter, what can you say? We put a 70-yard drive together, throw a touchdown pass. They respond. We disrupt a kick or do a great job on the extra point. And in the last 4 minutes and 12 seconds of the game, we held the ball, ran the clock out, recovered the onside kick, and what a way to win the first round game. But low-scoring affair, really hard-fought game. I think the fans probably saw that. Both teams were competing at a high level, and we're thankful. We had one more point than they did, and luckily that's the way it goes sometimes. As long as you get one more point than your opponent, you win the game. And there's no such thing as style points right now, David. It's all about winning and advancing.
One thing, and we'll get to the highlights here in a second, but one thing that you said to me off the air as we were getting ready to do the show is just, you've had a good week of practice. The kids are excited. One thing that Dallas said in his post-game interview Friday, he was looking forward to playing either Clinton or McMinn County. I mean, Ray County is a team that we have played before, but we don't really have much of a history. We have a history with McMinn County.
Yeah, I think, like I said, this week of practice has been great. We expect that in round 2. There's a history with both of the teams that we're paired up with in round 1. And like you said, there's been a lot of matchups between Oak Ridge and McMinn County in the past. Very familiar communities from a football standpoint with each other. And I think really the kids are genuinely excited to be playing. I think it showed this week. If anybody's been over at Blankenship walking around or just hanging out, the kids have really gotten after it. There's been a little bit of a spark in our step, pep in our step, as they say. And that's what you want right now, though. I mean, it's the second round. It's do or die, survive and advance again. And we just, like I said, hopefully we can play a good football game Friday.
Well, let's go ahead and roll the highlights from this past Friday, the Wildcats and Ray County. People ask me all week, did you have any highlights to play? There's a lot of defensive highlights. There's a lot of special teams highlights. Mark, go ahead and roll those.
So obviously Ray County round one kind of had a nice night. Starting out the game with a little quick throw here to Adam Washington on the sideline, a little sprint out throw against soft coverage. That was a staple for us game Friday. So, Blaine's just getting the ball, going to get a little quick rollout, eyes on the corner bails, throw it to Adam. Really easy first down, 14, 13-yard gain. And a good way to start for us, getting a nice first down. So,
yeah, I believe the first drive you had 3 first downs in that drive before it stalled.
Yeah, put together a good first drive. There's Blaine on the quarterback run. As you see, we're approaching midfield. We got Jermichael Howard there with the flash fake. Offensive line does a good job blocking. Ray County, kind of a tough matchup for us. They're undersized, but they were always slanting, loading the box up. 8 guys around the ball most of the time. So different matchup for us Friday versus McMinn. More bigger bodies. Great job by Blaine avoiding the rush and then keeps his eyes down the field. Adam does a nice job working back to the ball. Adam Washington on the curl route. So as you see, he works back to the ball and does a good job of really asserting the catch. And here we are again. We have to punt, but again, Eli Pearson does a nice job. David, nobody realizes this, but T.J. Hibben down there, Dallas on the pursuit. They're starting on their own 12-yard line. So we essentially flip the field, take 6 minutes off the clock. That's not a bad way to start a game,
He's been so consistent with you, flipping the field like that all year long.
Absolutely. Obviously special teams are a weapon. We've discussed that on the show and off the show as far as some of your pregame stuff. But Dallas does a good job there. About pulled the kid's helmet off there. I guess
he did pull the helmet off of one guy coming up in a minute.
He did, but here we go on defense. Look, big size advantage for us. Host of Wildcats there. I guess we'll just kind of call out the defensive box. I know these guys were in on a lot of plays. Monte Bishop, Hudson Lee, Carson Nivens, T.J. Hibben, J.T. Gormley. There's T-Ray clogging it up. Tabjay Walters, Big Tim there. Dallas Frent was down there playing some.
Nice catch right there, by the way.
Yeah, nice. Zayden Williams here, freshman, stepping up. Zayden had a great freshman JV season for us. Does a nice snag right there on the same route we threw earlier. There's really nobody out there, so Zayden comes up, goes and gets it. And big to see him step up. Like I said, we've had some injuries to that position, but now we're seeing some guys have their opportunity to make some plays. So again, we're back on defense here, and
just stuffing them at the line.
Yes, point of attack. There's a pretty big size difference as you see right here with our box players and their offensive line. There's Tyree Porter with a nice pick. So as you see, he does a good job sitting on the route and great one-handed interception. So does a good job right there. The ball just kind of goes right into his hands and just chases the sideline down. And there's Carson Evans getting some pressure on the quarterback. And a nice takeaway to start the game for us. As you said, I think we're still in the first quarter here, winding down. And so couldn't capitalize on that. Tim Walters, Gormley, Monte Bishop. Saw King Sandoval in there playing some. He's a freshman for us, getting some reps. There's T.J. Hibben chasing down the jet sweep. So we're just doing a great job playing first, second level defense. And third level, I guess. Tyree with the pick. You had Danian Pendergrass playing some corner for us. Quavez Williams playing some corner. So again, here's Quavez coming up. Does a good job at disruption. Tyree Porter coming in on the cleanup tackle. So really right now, we're getting a good job on the pass rush. And first half felt like we kind of dominated the game, David. Just Dallas Frent. Dallas with a nice block. He does a good job of screaming off the edge there and then bending it back inside. Knows the aiming point. He knows to come front 2 yards in front of the punter like we teach. and done a great job all year coming after punts. So here it is again. Zayden Williams on the nice catch. We're trying to really attack that area there in the flat, David. That was kind of a game plan decision. Blaine Stansbury on the quarterback run. So we're going to fake it. A little misdirection there. Tough play to defend. Your linebackers have to fit that up. And, down here's Jermichael Howard on the run. You had Demillion Porter actually struggling with some sickness last week and really wasn't, 100% to play the whole game. So J-Mike stepped up. We'll get Rush Douglas back this week from injury, cleared to go. And so now we got some guys that have some good running experience here for the playoff run. Quavez again coming up. So as you see, our pursuit's really good. Right when that ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you see 3 Wildcats right there to really knock them back.
And they did that all night,
All
actually.
night. It was one of those things that, JT coming up, Tyree Porter again. Great job by Tyree, just kind of playing center field, drifting with the quarterback. And Hudson Lee there bringing some pressure. So as you see right now, we're just doing a really good job of playing really good defense. And that's what you got to do in playoff football. I mean, you just got to find a way. And
got to make the plays.
Got to make the plays when it matters. And then ultimately, if one side of the ball is playing well and one side's not, then hopefully we can, pick each other up. We call that complementary football. Big play right here. They went for it on 4th and 1. I was kind of shocked they did that.
I was too.
We had a hard time moving the ball against them, and then they come out in 4th and 1, and we stuffed the quarterback. As you see, they're not a very big football team, Ray County, and we're just able to kind of just not really give the quarterback any way to go. So,
Carson grabbed him and just slung him down.
Yeah, Carson Evans right there, 65, squeezes down, and I like how he pulls him back. He doesn't let him get any more forward progress. Now they've adjusted a little bit. We probably went to the well one too many times. They're starting to play a tight corner. Not a good play call right there for me. We're just 2nd and 7. Back on defense, there's Tim again, clogging up the middle. As you see, we got a host of Wildcats again playing with great effort. Really, really swarming to the football, David. Same thing here, Amonte Bishop. Talk about somebody who's really played really good football for us lately. Amonte's been there every week. He just comes every day, works hard, plays his assignment. JT Gormley, Tyree Porter in there. And like you said, we're just in an old-fashioned knockdown, drag-out defensive struggle. There's a little comeback route to Braden Sharp on the edge. We're trying to get ourselves in position to find some plays where we can just get the ball down the field, move it out a little bit. Nice job on pass protection there to give Blaine a nice clean pocket. Braden, another younger player that filled in a good role for us playing receiver.
I gave him 3 shots.
Exactly. So another punt from Eli Pearson here, and he really drills that one. Look at Dallas and TJ Hibben right there on the collapse coverage. So again, boom punt. And I was really hoping he was going to fumble that. It was almost like he kind of lost it for a second, number 8 for Ray County. He kind of caught it outside of his body a little bit.
But you had good coverage, as you said.
We did. I mean, we were right there on him. So big play. Look at Big Tim Walters run through here. Next field goal block we put in.
We got a better shot of it.
Better shot of it. So again, he comes through there, and I think he really disrupted the kick. You see that right there, and so now we're coming out. Another pass to Braden Sharp there. This was the drive that we ended up throwing the interception. They actually made a really nice play, Ray County did. The guy, number 1, was a great football player for them. But there's Braden getting extra yardage. Close to a first down, I believe on 4th and 1. We go for it. But as you see, the protection there, you got Malachi Bonner leading out in front there. There's Jared Bafford in the shot. I guess we'll hear from him later on. But, again, I felt we got the interception, and right away our defense kind of rose up again. So there's Big T-Ray coming in with a nice tackle right there, clogging up the middle from a nose guard position. And he was trying to get the ball out of there. So as you see, Carson Nivens right there. Again, we're just pretty much bullying him up front. That's the best way to describe it. There was really nowhere for them to run the football. Nice play by Dallas. Both guys were going for the ball. Dallas turned around. As you see, we about sacked him. And both guys just go for the ball. That's a good football play there. Now, probably drive of the season. What can you say? I mean, nothing game. We come out, got to go. May have been over 70 yards. I don't know what the exact total was, but we fourth quarter here, nothing game. So you got Mill back in there.
And for being sick, he looked pretty good there in the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was kind of rested a little bit, was able to just told him, may play you 15, 20 snaps, and I think that was probably maybe 23, 24 snaps what he played. Just wanted to, be right there with him. But he's ran the screen passes for us all year as far as, catching the football there and making a move on number 9. So we're kind of finding some rhythm a little bit. As you see in this right here, we're going to throw the wheel route. So Blaine does a good job there of giving him a nice catchable ball. What a catch.
One-handed
catch right there. Blaine drops in the bucket. As you see, he just kind of keeps his eye on the ball there. And look at that. Boom, right there, ball to body. And 3 Ray County Golden Eagles breaking on him. So what can you say right there? Big play right there. 7-0 actually, misspoke. So now, Ray County gets the ball back, and LaDainian Pendergrass, Dallas Front there coming in on the tackle. You feel good about your situation now. There's Dallas coming in. And play of the game. So the good thing is there going to be another shot of this? Okay, here we go. So we're in our middle block, and then nobody for them releases to go for the pass. It's a true botch. And as you see, I think, they're late. We get pressure on him fast, and really he has nowhere to go. David, you've seen us Thursday roll balls at players. This is why we do it. Parker, we throw grounders at him like we're baseball players. And
well, he's a baseball player, so.
So, for someone like Parker Free, that's probably not a big deal for him to recover an onside kick with his extensive hand-eye coordination knowledge.
And you just ran the
clock out.
Right.
So you're up 7-6. The goal was to not let Ray County get one more possession. There was 4:12 left when this drive started. And the drive ended when there was no time left for a big Oak Ridge first-round win, 7-6. So that's all she wrote. Obviously, a big win for us. Excited about the first-round win. We told the team all week, we didn't feel like we played our best game, David. And I think the moral of the story is when you're with, obviously, when you're with high school kids, sometimes you're going to have some inconsistencies. But when you don't play your best football and can still win a game, to me that's a sign of our team's growth this year. And what can you say? Here we are getting round 2, and we feel like we'll play better against McMinn in round 2 than we did against Ray County.
A little bit more of a motivational factor, too. Like Dallas said in his interview, he was looking forward to playing either Clinton or McMinn County. And,
yeah.
So a little more motivation, too.
Well, yeah, and I think it just shows, the growth of this team. We started out the season. We were not a very experienced football team, and then we've had some adversity this year. But the good news is the guys they're fighting. We had, a lot of guys play both ways in this game, and guys are just fighting and clawing and competing at a high level and not, just giving it all they got. And that's all you can ask for right now. So got to do it again Friday, and we'll be fired up and very motivated to play against the Cherokees again.
We've seen all these plays, but here are the plays of the week. Once again, there's some different views of them as well. Tried to use some of your drone footage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get well, you'll see.
So there's Adam. He's excited to see your camera crew there. Block of the week, Elijah Young, big 74.
There might have been better blocks than this. I just like the way he just creams this guy.
I like it, too. I like he gets in the side of a guy. When the knees buckle, that's when you know you got him.
Yeah.
Offensive play of the game, pretty simple selection there. The game-winning touchdown pass, Blaine Stansbury to Million Porter. Have a little running back down the sideline on a wheel route, and big-time throw and catch. Defensive play of the game, you got Carson Nivens, 4th and 1. So one thing he does right there is he pulls the quarterback back. So you see him grab in and start to pull him back, but behind the 30, and that was a very savvy play by Carson. Special teams play, there's the drone shot. That's just such a fun shot. Dallas Frent there coming in on
Dallas
the block.
Has been close a couple times.
Well,
he's
he's disrupted some punts. And look at big Tajay Walters there, just destroy the guard and disrupt the field goal. Play of the week, I feel like it could have been 2 or 3 different things. This was a big one.
You don't score, you don't win.
You don't score, you don't win. Other one, I thought the extra point botch was a big one.
Right.
Hit of the week, Dallas Frent coming in. See him drive on the upfield shoulder. And the good thing was, led with his shoulder, which is a legal hit. And then that's what you call sending the message, we're going to play some physical football. Boom. That's what you call a woo hit, Coach Bam. Coach Bam's in the house. So woo. But nice.
And you're in the ball game,
Oh,
7-6. So as we've been saying, you move on to the second round of the playoffs against McMinn County. That'll be Friday night. Looking ahead, you can't look ahead of McMinn County, but the next week, where would that game be?
So obviously we play McMinn. In our pod, I guess, you had Lenoir City beat Walker Valley in triple overtime, so that may have been a fun one. You had East Hamilton take care of Carnes. So you got Lenoir City playing at East Hamilton. If East Hamilton were to win and we were to win, the game would be at East Hamilton based off the 2-1 seeds advancing.
That's in Ooltewah, by the way.
Yeah, a little bit east of Chattanooga in Ooltewah there. I think it's on the – if you're coming
on the opposite side of the road.
Coming from our perspective, the west side. But that would be the situation there. Obviously, if we win, Lenoir wins, then we would get Lenoir City at home again. And that'd be the combination. So we're going to win, so we're not going to talk about the other piece of it.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Let's take a break here. We've got a couple of juniors that are going to come up to speak to us. We have Tori Holt and Jared Bafford. They are going to be our special guests on the show today. And moving through, I see anytime we get ready to do interviews, I can see the players get closer and closer and closer. T-Ray's real close. He probably has several questions he's going to ask here in a moment. We are live at the Pizza Inn, and before I go any farther, every single week we have done this show from here, we have had a packed house. And I appreciate everybody that has come out. We've got players. You got some freshman guys that have come and some players that are hurt. They're not going to play, but they have been here regularly every single Wednesday night, and I thank them for that. I know Pizza Inn thanks them.
Yep.
Let's take a break. We'll be back with Jared and Tori in a moment.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously?
This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agents are available to help you online, over the phone, or in person. State Farm agents are here to help answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Wow, I am not as fast as 7 when it comes to running, that is, but I'm pretty quick at selling your home. Hi, I'm Karen George of Walton George Realty Group, right here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. But I buy and sell all over the Tennessee area. Give my office a call and we can help you as quickly as 7 can run.
Fox Insurance Group is a local agency. We've got a great staff. We're knowledgeable. The most rewarding thing about working in insurance is taking care of customers. When they come in, a lot of times they don't know what coverages they need. They're relying on us to give them the right coverage that's going to fit their needs, but also at a competitive price. Anybody can go to any agent or they can call any 1-800 number. But getting that right agent that's going to take care of them and be there in time of need, and that's what we're here to do.
Welcome back once again to the Pizza Inn, Crunch Time. We've been here ever since August doing our shows. Let's get Tori in this next shot here. To my right, I've got Jared Baffert. He is a 2-year starter for the Wildcats. Tori Holdy's had some starters as well. Let's get Tori in the shot here, if we can. Let's get Tori. There he is. Tori's had a couple starts this year. And those are our guys here today. First off, thanks a lot for joining us on the show. As I mentioned, as I've said several times, McMinn County is the opponent. Before I get into other questions with you guys, are you excited about playing in the second round and against McMinn County?
Always. I'm always excited to play the first game of the next game. Especially something about playoffs. It gives you butterflies in your stomach every game. But once that first snap's done, it's over with.
Tori, tell me about the playoffs. I mean, it's do or die. You're a junior, obviously, so you'll be back. But what's it like in a do or die situation when you get into the postseason?
Like, you can't make that many mistakes in going into the playoffs, because if you make bad mistakes, sometimes like you'll lose or.
and your season's done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's turn it up just a little bit. Both of you guys are not wide receivers. I mean, neither one of you are wide receivers. Both of you play the line. And my first question to you is, and I like to ask linemen this, what do football linemen dream about? I mean, what is your football dreams that you have as linemen?
I'll let you go.
Getting a ball on power. I think I run 60 yards to the end zone.
Man, my dream as a lineman, I dream to be put in jumbo at running back and have Tim lead blocking for me, and just me getting the end zone and I get a flag.
Well, there is Coach Rang over there. Will we ever see him doing something like that? You never know, Coach Rang says.
No.
Talk about the tradition of playing ball at Oak Ridge. What is your favorite tradition? Tori, I'll start with you.
Walking down the Walk of Champions, it's like you got to be honored to walk down there. That's really all.
Jared?
I would say my favorite tradition that we do is probably the steps, coming down the 72 steps and having all the kids hitting your shoulder pads, giving you high fives and everything. It means a lot to me, and the first time I got to do it was really surreal.
Since Coach Bam is here today, I'm gonna ask you a question here. What do you think Coach Bam was like as a kid and as a player?
I think Coach Bam, as a kid, was very bad and all over the place. Because him now, I feel like he had to just mature up a lot and just grow out of that. I feel like he had ADHD, but now he can control it.
Tori, do you have anything to add to that?
Really the same thing. Like he's all over the field or something like that. At outside linebacker. Maybe. Just a little bit.
My original question was going to ask about Coach Day, because I know you work with him a little bit more, but you can answer that one if you want as well.
Coach Day as a kid, off the walls. He's off the walls now, but like him as a kid, sometimes at AC he tells us stories of him as a kid, like his dad. You remember that? His dad, like one time I had to take him off like a telephone pole or something like that.
Anything to say?
No.
Hey, Jared, how often do you clean your practice gear?
Never.
Yeah. You remember the show that just about everybody said that you have a odor about you?
Yeah. So the reason I don't is because, man, Nasty Nate. I can get away with not cleaning it because Nasty Nate. Me and Nate always go up against each other in practice, and I just get away with it. But also, I feel like there's no reason because you're just going to dirty it back up again and just, get stinky.
Tori, would you ever call somebody Nasty Nate?
Of course.
Do you clean your stuff more than he does?
No.
No, his jersey's pure white right now.
Oh, really?
Because I got a new jersey. If I didn't have a new jersey, it would be like dark brown.
We are at a restaurant, obviously. If you were condemned to death, what would your last meal be?
It's going to be a big one. I would probably have my mom's cracked chicken, my dad's mac and cheese, my sister's Alfredo. That's the bomb right there.
Tori. I'm sorry, Jared, you done?
I got one more.
Okay.
And a peanut butter protein shake.
All right. I like my mom's fried chicken, some watermelon, add on with some Kool-Aid, with the grape. Then with steak and potatoes.
You guys like movies? Do you all go to movies? What kind of movies do you like?
I'm a big comedy guy. Like Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler, those are my two favorites.
Tori?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You're not much of a movie guy?
No.
Okay, I ask this question every week. If you were to play the lottery and win, what would you buy first?
You go.
A Tonka truck, and an oil rig.
An oil rig?
Yeah.
So you can continue to make money?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is smart. Jared?
If I won the lottery, I would buy a real life Jurassic Park. And then I would buy a ton of land and just build a ton of houses on it and like make it apartments.
So, Jared Baffert, if you were principal at Oak Ridge High School, what would be the first thing you would do? Maybe different, or what would you do?
Yeah, bring phones back. The first thing I would do would be make. That's a good one.
Dr. Hawkins watches this, so just be careful.
What?
Tori,
Oh yeah. I'm gonna add like a little free period in there to go take a nap or something. I'm gonna extend the school for like sleep pods.
Tori?
What I told him. And cell phones, I want them back ASAP.
What job, even if they paid you $1 million a day for, that you would never do?
Probably offshore welding or like underwater welding.
Okay, because of the danger of it, I guess?
Yeah.
Tori, what about you?
You know the little poop line things, like the poop pipelines? I will never fix those in my life.
So, Tori, if Jared were a dog, what kind of dog would he be?
Chihuahua.
So, Jared, if Tori were a dog, what kind of a dog would he be?
He'd be a mutt. it'd be a fresh mutt.
I'd really be a pit bull.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, they requested to actually be on the show together, so that's, I thought I could ask a question where they could do that. Describe the smell. Well, no, guys, is the smell of the locker room, is it mainly him?
No. Dude, I do. T-Ray,
I'm not going to repeat what he said, but you don't flush the toilet?
Dude, I do. That's Hudson.
No, he's not. Hudson, you do be blowing that bathroom up.
We'll get off the smell for a while. What was the first job you wanted to do as a kid? Tori, you can go ahead.
Welding.
The first job I wanted as a kid, I remember like, it wasn't really a job, but like, something I just wanted to do was like, I used to watch a lot of Lego Ninjago, and I wanted to be like a Lego ninja.
Yes. Okay. Tori, do you have anything to add to that?
No, not really.
Who on the team, ask this every week, who on the team would you not, you guys are big guys, but who would you not want to be tackled by?
Probably either TJ, or not TJ, JT or T-Ray.
Tori?
Really like Dallas, because that hit, hey, that was bad. That was bad. I thought it was targeting for a second.
Of all the teams that we play and all the stadiums we play in, what team do you like to beat the most, and what's your favorite stadium besides our own?
The team I like to beat the most, number one is obviously Clinton, but a very close second is Powell.
Okay, I understand that one.
Yeah.
Tori?
Same here. I don't like Clinton for a little bit. I don't know.
So Coach Bam's here, Coach Rain's here, Coach Kelly's here. Think about the other coaches. If they all went into a boxing ring, who would come out alive?
Dude, I'm going to take Coach Kelly because I feel like they're all just going to hit his gut.
He's pretty close to us here.
As we all know, the one and only Coach Bam. Look at him.
Just he's a big guy too.
Big pit bull.
Yeah.
Man, he's
Grizzly Bear.
soft.
Which player on your team, current team, you think would make the best coach at some point?
Oh. Definitely not Hudson Lee. Probably, I could really see Malachi being a coach because he's good with words. Dallas, I can see Dallas being a coach.
Tori?
Domtopia, or T-Ray.
If there was such thing as a time machine, would you go forward or backwards, and where would you go?
Backwards. Little League. I used to get the ball almost every time. Hey, Tim, shut up.
You were a skill guy one time?
Yeah, I used to be a quarterback.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What happened to those days?
Twinkies.
I think I ate too much candy in one day, and my metabolism went out. And yeah.
Jared, same question.
If a time machine happened, I'd probably go back in time so that I could have played football from like Little League to now, because I really didn't play football in Little League. I was a baseball kid. I started 8th grade year playing football, and
Why did you wait so long?
I played 1 year, and then it wasn't my thing. I was always, my brother, he was really good at baseball, and whenever I was younger, I really wanted to be like my brother, so I just, I kind of followed him. But I turned out to be like really good at baseball in Little League, and then I just took a long break from sports.
Besides football, what things do you like to do? What kind of hobbies or kind of things you have fun doing? Do you have any special talents?
Fishing.
You sure?
Jared, you can't catch nothing. Just saying. You broke my lure off like 5 times. You lost 5 of my lures.
Oh my God.
I want him back.
Literally lost my spinnerbait.
Jared, same question.
Fishing, but not with this guy anymore. Probably hanging out with friends. Me, Cameron, and Elijah usually hang out a lot. So, yeah.
Greatest influences in your life?
Probably my family, specifically my parents, and definitely Coach Wilson from Jefferson and Coach Day.
You know, Coach Wilson's now a police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam got pulled over by him.
Really? Is Adam here tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. Tori, same question to you.
My pops, my mom, Tim, J. Mike. Hey, look at him. I aspire to be Tim, just a little bit.
Don't inspire to be Tim.
What person, living or dead, would you like to meet and why?
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Shut your mouth. Probably, I'd like to meet. Probably Trent Williams and Michael Jordan.
Which coach would you have liked to have seen play?
You can look up Coach Chitwood's highlights. He claims he was a dog, but he really wasn't. But I'd like to see Coach Bam and Coach Rang's highlights.
Well, I could ask them if they have something we can show at some point. Old tapes, yeah. Did you have any nicknames when you were growing up, either one of you?
You had them.
Truck, I used to run everybody over, including Tim, ask him in practice. I remember that day. He was a little twig.
Jared.
I never really had Coach Branson calls me Jaw Red, like a jaw and a red. I don't really have any.
Are you guys leaders on the team? I know, Jared, you have started for 2 years. Are you a leader on this team?
I would say yeah. Tori, shut your mouth. Because I feel like ever since last year's seniors left, like at the end of the year, I kind of just stepped up, and nobody told me different, so I just yeah.
What about you, Tori?
I want to think yes. No. T-Ray. Don't get it messed up, man. Yeah.
Well, tell me what your favorite memory as a Wildcat has been so far.
When Tim pushed and pulled me, when no pads in pass rush, hit my face on the ground, face planted. It was bad.
Jared.
I got two. My favorite moment was my freshman year, whenever Coach Gray put me in against Bearden, and I was playing left tackle and I got messed up. They should have called me for a holding twice. But my other favorite moment in practices now is whenever T-Ray and Tori go up against each other in pass pro, and T-Ray just bulldozes Tori, and Tori can't do anything about it.
T-Ray's 360 pounds.
T-Ray, how much do you weigh?
360.
320, he says.
He's lying.
We'll open it up. Do you guys have any questions for him, T-Ray?
I don't know, actually. Oh! all right. I don't know.
Twinkies.
Anybody else here? Hudson?
Me.
I think that's self-explanatory. You can look at us and see who's a better player. Huh? You know you're lying.
Tell me what it's like to be a lineman. What goes on down there? I mean, what goes on the line, every play? What kind of stuff goes on? Talking, whatever.
Coach Day, there's a saying, there's like somewhere he found it. He says offensive linemen are like mushrooms. You feed them crap, you let them in the dark, and expect them to do something good. But other than that, man, it's really fun. You don't always get the credit, but like Friday, whenever I pulled around, I absolutely killed number 9.
You know, last year you had a kind of a move where, and you haven't used it quite as much this year as you did last year. You want to explain that?
So, at Jeffco, I really don't know. After I did it, I didn't realize I did it until Elijah came up to me and was like, "That was awesome." And after that, nobody really knew how to stop it because after that, I did it against Steven Souls, and after that, I knew it was like, if I can do it to him, I can almost do it to anybody in this region or whatever in the league. But this year, I just feel like we haven't really came with a lot of screens where I get to go out, and the couple times I've tried it, I think people have been watching their film.
So in Oklahoma drills, Tori, who would you like to go up against?
Hudson Lee and T.J. Hibben. Shut up.
Jared, explain what an Oklahoma drill is for him, too.
Explain it? Yeah. So an Oklahoma drill is where you have two people, or how we do it is we call it a spider drill. So you got a running back, 2 linemen, whether it's defense or offense. You got 2 backers a running back or whatever, and then you got 2 a receiver or a safety or whatever. And then at the blow of the whistle, they just go, and the running back tries to find it and just try to weave in and out of everything.
Any shout-outs you'd like to make before we let you go here?
Shout out Tim, Hudson Lee, Ethan Poobanks, T.J. Bibbin, my parents and my family, T-Ray, and Miss Kelly.
Tori?
My moms, my pops, Top J, Hudson's little brother. No, love that little guy.
Guys, I appreciate you coming on the show, and good luck Friday night against McMinn County.
Thank you.
That's Jared Baffert and Tori Holt. We'll be back, wrap it up with Coach Rang in a moment. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
Ugh, come on, seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agents are available to help you online, over the phone, or in person. State Farm agents are here to help answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Get with someone who can actually help. Contact me, Agent Laura Lynn Green, today.
Wow, I am not as fast as 7 when it comes to running, that is, but I'm pretty quick at selling your home. Hi, I'm Karen George of Walton George Realty Group, right here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. But I buy and sell all over the Tennessee area. Give my office a call and we can help you as quickly as 7 can run.
Fox Insurance Group is a local agency. We've got a great staff. We're knowledgeable. The most rewarding thing about working in insurance is taking care of customers. When they come in, a lot of times they don't know what coverages they need. They're relying on us to give them the right coverage that's going to fit their needs, but also at a competitive price. Anybody can go to any agent or they can call any 1-800 number. But getting that right agent that's going to take care of them and be there in time of need, and that's what we're here to do.
Welcome back once again to the Pizza Inn. The Wildcats taking on McMinn County on Friday. 7 o'clock will be the kickoff. As you said, I guess there's only 16 teams left in 5A. You're one of them. You want to cut that in half and be the final 8, the Elite 8, I guess, with a win. But what will it take to beat McMinn County on Friday?
I think a couple of things, David. I think number one, defensively, just keep it up. They want to. They're big up front. They got big bodies like we got big bodies. It's a different style of game than Ray, but stop them up front. Hold them out of the end zone. The game may be a little bit shorter just because I think they'll want to try to establish the run as well. So, defense, do what they're doing, play fast, play physical, swarm to the ball. I think offensively we have to find a way to finish 3 drives or just get, 21 points on the board, 21-plus points, however that may be, David. And then special teams-wise, continue to let Eli flip fields with punts. We're going to do a great job in special teams like we've been doing all season. And if we can kind of just play a clean special teams game, that should be the good outlook.
Coach, I know you'd like to make this play. I'll make the play. I'd love to have the community come out in big numbers on Friday.
Absolutely.
For an Oak Ridge crowd Friday, and I can say this, I've seen probably every home ball game that's ever been played in a playoff game at Blankenship Field, and that was a small turnout of fans. And I know we've got a big community that's always supported our football team, and I know we've got a lot of people are into it, and I hope they'll come out. And I know that helps your guys. I know.
Absolutely. I think we can just get a lot of people out there cheering, supporting the team. That's why you want to play at home, is to have the home field advantage. So we just encourage everybody to come out and be loud, be proud, and cheer on the Cats.
Coach, I appreciate it, and good luck Friday.
Thank you.
Wildcats in McMinn County this coming Friday, 7 o'clock at Blankenship Field. Appreciate Mark and Shauna doing our technical work and our camera guys on Friday nights. Until Friday night, this is David Clary saying so long, everybody.
Down the middle, there's the man. Boom! Over the leg. Right hand is being scored. Fullback up the middle he goes 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Scott Fisher 45, 50, 45, 40. Fisher 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Scott Fisher has just gone 98 yards for an Oak Ridge touchdown. I can't deal it so unfair, and it feels like heaven so far away. 3rd and 6. Here comes Oak Ridge. It's almost a sack. A screen pass intercepted by Warrendine. To the 30, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Michael Warrendine down to the 15-yard line. Porter under center from the 4. He rolls to his right. Backside pressure. Passes complete. Touchdown Oak Ridge. Booker scores. Booker scores. Booker scores. 12 seconds to play. Pandemonium reigns at Blankenship Field. Hall to the far left. Tharp will pass. Pumps once. Here's the pass complete to Rock Harden. Rock Harden 45 to the 40 to the 35. And he waits. There he goes. There he goes. Touchdown Oak Ridge. The Wildcats score. Rock Harden. Rock Harden takes it down the field. Will the tailback, Woods the pass. Fires it, pass, batted away, intercepted by Oak Ridge. Wildcats Connor Goldmeyer at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, down the field, 45, 40, 35, 30, down the field, Connor Goldmeyer to the 20, to the 15. We might have a new record, a new record. Let's see what Bryant does. He's going to pass. Setting up a little pass. Boom! Big stick! What a shot by Matt Smith. He blasted that guy. For the Wildcats. Handoff goes up the middle, Rivers to the 40, breaks it down the right side, 45 to the 40, to the 45 to the 50, to the 45 to the 40, to the 45 to the 40, to the 50, to the 5, touchdown, Oak Ridge. Jamie Woodman, oh, you've got away, 14-7 Oak Ridge, and Minor will roll to his right. Has some time. Down the field it goes to Sean Williams, complete 40, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, 25, 15, 10, touchdown, no flags down, Sean Williams scores.
Booker at the 5 on the return to the 10, to the 15, Booker at the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, Corey Booker with a kicker to beat, makes a move on him and blows him away, he'll take it home, baby, Corey Booker, 5, touchdown Oak Ridge.
5-yard line. Here comes Adrian handing it off to Booker. Booker breaks free at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, 25, 40. Corey Booker 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. The freshman has just gone 95 yards. Touchdown Oak Ridge. Corey Booker has gone 95 yards for the Oak Ridge touchdown. Under center, rolling to his left, looking, firing, there's a man, 2 points in the Wildcats win! Jacob Snyder makes the catch! It's pandemonium on Blankenship Field! Adrian Porter connects with his tight end, Jacob Snyder, into the Oak Ridge fan. And Jerry Colfer will pitch to Summers, and he wants to throw. He looks long, the man is there, the pass, touchdown, Mike Underwood! Underwood on the reception on the halfback pass from Sean Summers and Oak Ridge.
Wildcats trail. Lorney drops back to pass. Has some time. Pass is complete. And it's going to be a touchdown to David Brown as nobody, I mean nobody, baby, was on him.
Ridge going for 2, and Colquitt will roll to the right, gives it off to White. He looks to the end zone. 2 points, baby. Oak Ridge has won this ball game from Blankenship Field, the greatest opening victory we've seen in some time. Five men on the line for the Wildcats. Robbie Knight hands it off to Ogletree. Blasted in the backfield. Loses 5 yards. The Wildcats come in strong, and they drop him for a big loss. Greg Wilson. Going to the extra point with Greg Johnson. The hold will be Billy King. 42-41. Oak Ridge on top of Central, and
Let's see what the Wildcats can do with the kick. Here's a low snap. Here's the kick. It's a block. Oak Ridge is headed to the state championship ball game at Vanderbilt on a block extra point. 42-41. And Oak Ridge, pandemonium reigns on the field. The Wildcats are headed to Vanderbilt. A blocked extra point. Oak Ridge celebrating. Pandemonium. Fans on the field. The block kick and Central season will end on their home field. And Oak Ridge will go to Vanderbilt.